What's up, guys? In this video, I want to talk about how we're running out of time. And I don't want to say that to scare you. I got a few comments recently, and I saw this happen last cycle, where people are selling their entire portfolios. One guy said he sold everything but Caspa yesterday. Another one said, yeah, I'm waiting to buy back in. And usually when I see comments like that, that's when I know the market is not going in that direction. We have a crash now. I see some discounts. Bitcoin's in a 42K range, which it's kind of crazy we're saying Bitcoin at a discount right now is 42, 43K. It was just 46K a day ago. Meanwhile, if you were here last year, you saw Bitcoin hit 15.5K. Or that was actually in 2022. Wow, these years fly by. But last year, Bitcoin was in the 20K range before it got to this 43K range. And I was talking to my Discord today, and I was saying, because some of them are offloading Bitcoin, putting into altcoins. And I was saying Bitcoin could very well hit 55K by the halving. In previous cycles, we do see crashes after the halving, and then about 6 to 9 months after the halving, or even upwards of a year, we see the bull cycle, like the real rips in the bull cycle take place. A common mistake, though, is thinking you know where the market is going and taking profits now. Now, I'm not going to hate on anybody who takes profits. Profits is profits. What I'm trying to get at is the people who think that the market has to move a certain way because you said it. It's always those people who come back later on and they're here for next cycle. They're like, hey, I'm back again because I sold everything before the pumps. Let's do it again. They're always here for more and more cycles. I don't know about you. I am trying to make a boatload of money this cycle, so next cycle I can amplify it even more. I'm not here to hold for 10 years. I actually had someone debate me recently in the comments, which is fine. I don't care about different opinions. But he was like, how could you even think of taking profits in 2025? Like, the goal is to buy and hold for 10 years. And I'm like, well, investing entails buying and selling. And a lot of us here are here to make money. Nobody knows where crypto is going to go. A lot of people, they look at stocks and they put crypto in the same category. I know cryptos are asset classes, even though some see it as currency, some see it as asset classes. But there's so much uncertainty with what's going to happen, this cycle, let alone 5-10 years out, that to me it's too risky to hold a lot of these cryptos, except probably Bitcoin, for 10 years and say you can do it confidently. No one's going to appreciate. No one knows what's going to happen. So I see no risk with taking profits this bull cycle when the time is right and buying back in with those profits next bear market. If you want to hold for 10 plus years, no one's going to fault you. But a lot of people have different ways to go about it. And I noticed this market's very emotional. So it's like, oh, this person thinks differently. Let me go attack them. And it's funny. It is what it is, At the end of the day, guys, I'm just here to help you. I'm not here to be your best friend or make you feel good about our crypto, make you feel bad. I give you guys my honest, authentic, non-financial advice, and then it's up to you if you want to follow it, apply it to your own research, or, whatever you want to do. This is your money. Like, investing is your money, so it's your decision. You got to drive your own car, right? But I'm telling you from my point of view, I am not taking profits right now. I'm not even thinking of taking profits. I'm still thinking accumulation. At some point, I will slow down my DCA this year because at some point, it's going to be so high with the prices that I'm just going to be like, I've been buying for the last 2-3 years. Really no point in just going to continuously buy. I think at some point as investors, we get addicted to buying. Like, it almost feels weird to get paid and just let it sit in my bank. Comment down below if you feel the same way. Like, I got so addicted to buying every couple of weeks or every week that it actually feels weird when I cash up sometimes. But that being said, these discounts are not going to last forever. These next 3, 6, maybe 12 months, these are going to be life-changing, crucial moments for us. Because it's going to be during this time that we can accumulate crypto still while, relatively cheap and make a boatload of money in 2025. Now, I told you guys in previous videos, what you do now is crucial to setting yourself up. Delay gratification, going on, many vacations, leaving your job, cutting back the hours at your job, buying that home you always wanted, buying a new car, buying, a Rolex, a necklace, starting your own business. having more time for your family, your friends, your loved ones, your dogs, your cats, whatever. Like, think of all the freedom and opportunities and new doors, new opportunities that will come to you with massive profits. And so that's why I have this mindset of delayed gratification, sacrifice. I'm okay with like not having a high life right now. Like, I'll be honest, the last year I could have been out drinking all the time, going to the clubs, going on 5 vacations, going to the mall, going on all these shopping sprees, and just living the fun life, right? Always on Instagram posting my highlights. But for me, I'm comfortable with living frugal, with living like a normal life, with the expectation in a couple years I can do all these things that I feel I'm missing out on at any point. There's very few people my age that can say they can do whatever they want. So if I get to that stage in 2025 where I have all this money, I can spend with my family whenever I want. I can have freaking 3 dogs if I wanted to because I'm home more often. I can go to like Italy for 3 months. I can go to Miami for like 2 weeks on a freaking Wednesday. I can sit at the movies on a random morning while everybody else is working. I can literally just do whatever I want. Like, that freedom to me is worth the sacrifice now. So if right now you're feeling a little unmotivated with your portfolio, maybe you feel like you need profits now, this is where you have to figure out what's going on in your life to why you feel like you need profits now. The ones who are taking profits now, I feel like, are the ones that are either scared of the market, for one, or two, they over leverage themselves. They put too much money they can't afford to invest into the market, and they have to pull it out for essentials like rent, car insurance, their kids' tuition, or their tuition if they're young. So that's why it's important for me to improve my active income. For the last 2-3 years, I was working crazy overtime at my job. At one point, I was doing 16-hour shifts. I was doing this, YouTube, on top of working overtime at my job. I was super stressed, super busy. I had the black lines under my eyes. I was skipping the gym from time to time. I was not sleeping from time to time. Now, would I recommend this to the average person? No. I had a lot of willpower. My drive is like up here. I understand the majority of people don't have the drive I have when it comes to changing my life. I'm very self-motivated. I don't need somebody to tell me, hey John, wake up and go take some action. Like, I'm naturally going to go get what I want to get, right? But if you're feeling like you're not there yet, like let's just say your portfolio, you're not up in profit yet like I am, then this is where you got to really analyze and figure out why. If it's because you waited too long to buy, or you bought high because of emotion or fear of missing out, or you didn't make enough moves, or you feel like your income wasn't high enough to put into the market, this is where I implore you to figure out what's going on. If you can start a side hustle, even if it's like the most demeaning job, if you can make some money to put into this market, it's going to multiply for you. It's going to give you all this freedom to leave that job in a year. Like, guys, 2025 is literally next year. We're a year away. Now, the profit taking stage might be the end of next year, but so be it. Like, I have a job I don't even really care for. Like, I was just talking to my coworker the other day. I've been on vacation for the past 2 weeks. I'm not even sure if I want to stay there much longer. I probably want to leave soon. Like, I'm just there part-time now. But I'll be honest, I want to leave. But I also know if the market remains flat like this, I'm probably going to want to stay there to keep using that money to invest into the market. So a lot of this is sacrifice. If you're working a job just like me, and you hate waking up from an alarm clock, going to work every 2 weeks, you deal with some BS, you got, an annoying boss over your head, or you just got too much to do day to day for your job, and you want to just freaking leave, and this is like your safe haven, your ticket to getting out of there, then just stay the course. Every single successful person has this journey of pain, sacrifice, delayed gratification, doubts. Like, I'll tell you guys this. There's times where I wake up and I'm like, man, I want this already. I was just talking to my older brother not too long ago. I was like, I want to leave my job now. I want to make millions now. But I know that, those kind of possibilities are not here right now, which is fine. Like I said, the journey is the best part of reaching success. I want to look back at this journey, next year, whatever, 2 years out, and be like, I am glad I did this. All this overtime I worked, that not going out, spending money on drinks, food, vacations, just chilling with, so many friends, going on all these dates. Like, All this delayed gratification for me is going to pay off. I know it's going to. It's only a matter of time. I want to look back and feel fulfilled in knowing that my journey wasn't easy, but it was one that I would do all over again if I had to. And that's where you got to be. A lot of you guys want this top of the mountain success where you feel like you already made it. But this journey now is what is going to excite you down the road when you actually make it. Like when you make true success, you're probably not going to feel much different. Yeah, you're going to have all this freedom, the money, and so on and so forth. But what keeps my fire going is the fact that I can weather a storm. I can see adversity, recognize it, and blow past it. That to me makes me fulfilled. Helping you makes me fulfilled. You know, seeing you go from, you know, working a job, making low money, to coming back and saying, John, you helped me out tremendously. I just had a Discord member actually tell me this. He's like, John, I'm so glad I joined the group. Made a lot of money. He's like, you're changing my life. And when I see comments like this, it makes me happy. Now, obviously, you know, I'll never just say, oh, you're welcome, you know, stay on. Like, all this is you're doing, right? If you guys make money, it's because of you. I know sometimes you guys want to thank me for certain things, and I'm always appreciative of that. But at the end of the day, you're your own investor, so you're responsible for your own success or failure. And that's what I tried to teach you guys on Patreon and Discord. And by the way, if you're interested, I do have 2 tiers. If you want to see what crypto I'm buying, selling, trading next, if you want to just talk to me, be a part of this support group where I do voice chat hangouts on a weekly basis and also private live streams. Just did one yesterday. I'm doing one again next Friday. If you want to be a part of this like-minded group where you want to take massive profits, not be a lone wolf, try to figure this out yourself, stress yourself out, I highly encourage you to join the Patreon and Discord. But yeah, when I see comments like that, you know, in the group, it makes me happy. It makes me realize that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm helping you guys become better investors. You know, at the end of this market, you know, when we reach the peak of the bull cycle and we're cashing out, I want you guys to be confident, successful investors, but most importantly, people. I want you guys to take your profits and be able to know exactly what you can do to amplify it more. I want you guys to be telling your families, your spouses, your friends, listen, I went through hell the last couple years. I was doing this, I was sacrificing here, but I made it. I want you guys to feel this joy of accomplishing your goals. You know, and then we can all talk about it in my group. You know, that's what we talk about on a daily basis. I have, you know, mindset channels on there. I got fitness on there. I got the news. I got a lot of different topics, even off topic stuff, because a lot of this all ties in. If you physically feel good, if you mentally feel good, if you spiritually feel good, you're going to put yourself in the best position to change your life. I truly believe that. All this ties in. You know, people want to hear, what's the best crypto? Well, I can give you the best crypto, but if you don't have the emotional strength to handle this, the consolidations, the downtrends, the FUD, the manipulation, the naysayers saying your crypto is going to zero, if you can't handle this, you'll sell the best crypto. I told you guys, I had a friend who had 2 Bitcoin at $2,000, and he sold it for Cardano, and then he sold it for Chronos because he didn't have the discipline to know what he was holding. He didn't have the patience to weather the storm. He's like, oh, I need this money now for this reason, and he kept justifying the ends by the means. Listen, not here to hate on him, just telling you guys the majority of people, which is a very small percentage, make money in this space, change their life in this space. So if you want to be in this minority, you got to think like them. If you want to be a successful person, you got to think like you already made it. This is how you really accomplish your goals. It's not saying, poor me, having this victim mentality, saying, oh my God, crypto's a scam, this is that, you know, I hate this person, why did I do this? Like, listen, we all make mistakes. You guys know who've been following me. I made numerous mistakes. I am by no means a perfect investor, nor do I portray myself to be one. But at the end of the day, if you're taking steps forward, you're doing the right thing. And it's only a matter of time at that point before you really change your life and realize this change right before your eyes. But anyways, not to rant too long, now I want to hear from you. What has been your biggest mistake to date? And what is your ultimate goal by the end of this bull run? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.